Feeling the only thing that I've got. I'm just a kid from the 90s who never prayed any God. No cash, but I know I need reference. Oh, I learned to bleed. Remember, mama told me. Cold nights full of silent screams, a long road full of broken dreams. This is how mama told me. To win the game, you pay the price. Stick and stones may break my bones, but they're never gonna bring me down. I live like a legend. I'll die like a legend. From the eye of the storm, don't you see that I'm gone? I'll fight like the devil. I'll stand like a hero. Then comes the end of the break of the day. I live like a legend. The rest I chased every mind. More born to try. I remember mama showed me what it takes to hold the line. The stick and stones may break my bones, but they're never gonna bring me down. I live like a legend. I'll die like a legend. From the eye of the storm, don't you see that I'm gone? I'll fight like the devil. I'll stand like a hero. Then comes the end of the break of the day. I live like a legend. I live like a legend. I die like a legend. From the eye of the storm, don't you see that I'm gone? I fight like a devil. I stand like a hero. Then comes the end of the break of the day. Like a
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MCW Lights Out, the what now feels to be a very yearly event for us, where everything gets a little bit twisted and everything gets a little bit more extreme. Jay, thank you for the resub, by the way. I appreciate you. Let's get some background music if we do not mind. Thank you goes out to our theme song for this event, Legends by, and I'm going to say it as soon as I see the name of it, because I don't see it yet. Where is it? Oh, God. What is the name of the song? I'm failing hardcore. The theme song of our show this week called Legends, and it's in my save playlist, and I just forgetting the name of, oh dear Lord, can I just search what's in my freaking playlist instead of like using the other way? Yeah, please, thank you. Legends. Hey, oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Legend, not even Legend, it's Legend by Onlap, Richard E.B. and Youth Never Dies. So we'll be having that play on the repeat in the background all stream long. Welcome on, everybody. Tonight's show is going to be a doozy. We got title matches after title matches after title matches. I gotta move the webcam a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Emo, welcome on in, buddy. Let me pull up my cheat sheet. I'm gonna use the good cheat sheet tonight. The evil cheat sheet. The evil cheat sheet? Evil cheat sheet. It's evil, but it's not evil. It's just kinda evil. Ladies and gentlemen, your matches tonight. It's Green Eggs, your champion for the Taco. Okay, it's Bell versus Green Eggs for the MCW Taco Bell Championship. It is AKG versus Raven for the Gift of the Gods Championship. Raven is your current champion. Chaboy fights Dinah, the current MCW Feels Good Man Championship champion, for the MCW Feels Good Man Championship match. I'm flubbing hard. Hardcore title on the line in a fatal four-way, not triple threat like I have it written down. Charlemagne versus Doomtunes versus Pluto versus current champion Stark. Peebus will face Jinja, the current champion, who is the current MCW Multimedia Championship for that championship. I'm flipping it bad. It's lights out. Brain's also turned out. MCW Mango Time Championship on the line, triple threat action. Azure versus Yogi versus the current champion El Scapo. MCW World Tag Team Championships online. Team Pink, Trashly, and Meme taking on the first person Duders, the current champions, Mayor Sheriff and Sleepy Time Beer. And then finally in triple threat action, it's Ema versus Baconic versus KC for the MCW World Championship. KC is your current champion. Then your main event of the evening. War Games. Dogma versus the Aftermath. Dark Siren, LaRue, Jay Nasty, and Jared versus Kyle, Professor Jolty, Ben, and Tendo Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, MCW Lights Out is here tonight. Also tonight, very end of the show. Huge announcement. So be ready for that. Let me shut up for the moment as we flip on over our first match. Taco Bell Championship on the line. Here we go.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW Taco Bell Championship.
It is going to be a barn burner of an evening. I can already feel it. I forgot the announcer does it later, not right now, I think, right? Do they do it now? I don't even know anymore. There is Belle, your challenger, getting ready to stab her sword into the ground. Make sure everyone understands this is where it begins again. Y'all don't remember, Belle is your first ever Taco Bell champion here in MCW. She won the title against every other mod on this channel, and now she wants that title back. She said it's time for her to reclaim her modlyship, because God knows that she has stepped away from all of her true active duties trying to be a tag team. But unfortunately, due to the fact that the Chaos crew is being a little chaosy, Silver, welcome on in, she has to step it up and find a way to capitalize on situations. And she capitalized that, beating both Ray Cerrone and Jared for this #1 contendership spot. Time will tell if the one who holds the banana hammer will be swinging it oh so very hard in the face of everyone who dares tries to step to her. I changed the stream title, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm watching you. Her opponent is your current reigning MCW Mango Time, my God, Taco Bell champion. Pinned message. No spoilers, Jared. Jeez. Do not spoil Red Dead Redemption even during MCW. Thank you. You cutie. Green Eggs has had his fair share of trying to prove that he deserves to be your Taco Bell champion. A lot of people talking in the back that he just kind of fell into the title. Sorry, I'll accept my punishment. Spankings tonight over my knee, 100%. Green Eggs has proven it a couple weeks ago by defending the title against FOD, successfully defending against FOD, and then responding by saying, hey, whoever wins this triple threat can step up to me. Pinning, he didn't get the pin he ended up winning, not pinning, winning the trios match last week in MCW Live with the Duders to make sure that Bell kind of lost any full momentum going into this match. Can the no-fly zone, can the Dungeon Master, can the man with the furriest pants in all of MCW find a way to keep cementing his Taco Bell Championship legacy? Or is it time to hang up the Diablo sauce and switch to mild? How many eggs we cracked here tonight? Probably 12,000, because this man likes to fly and yet also doesn't understand that he has to hit his opponent when flying. I mean, the only way to get an opportunity at the MCW Taco Bell title chat is to be a modulator in this channel. That is the division. The entire division and only the division.
Introducing first, the challenger. She is the chaos. She is Belle. And her opponent, representing the first-person Duders, he is the MCW Taco Bell champion. He is Green Eggs.
There you go. Introductions have been had. Taco Bell title handed over to Madame Referee, your senior official in MCW. Making sure everything is going to go smoothly in most of these matches here tonight, if I'm aware correctly. I know Mr. Referee is in the building, so he will be officiating at least one match tonight, but we always try to have our championship title matches having Madame Referee be the referee. Let's kick lights out. Whoa, quickly with a running super kick, missing wildly. Bell picking up Green Egg, slamming him down hard with a big body slam to start things off properly. Bell is not known for the speed game. Bell is known for the ground and pound grapple gang. Speed and high flying goes to Green Eggs. This is a mixed mash of your typical talents of wrestling. Big, strong, meaty hits from Bell versus high flying, high risk, high reward opportunities from Green Eggs. So you see Bell now lifting Green Eggs from laid down position, tossing him off to the side like it was nothing. The Green Eggs fighting back quick, kicking away now, wrenching the arms. Both wrestlers not really known for their submission technical game, but both are very much ready to just lay into one another like it's nobody's business. Bell lifting up Green Eggs on the outside of the ring, slamming him down hard on that mat. Remember that mat, it may be protecting you a little bit from that concrete floor below, but god damn does it still hurt when you get slammed down onto it. Bell now off the top rope. She went for that psychotic slap across the top rope. Missed it wildly. Green Eggs sidestepping. And now Green Eggs suplex right on that mat. God, again, cannot emphasize this enough. That mat will give a little, but it will not give completely. There we go, Bell back in the ring with Green Eggs, lifting up and dropping him right across her knee, gut first. And here we go, the beatdown continues from Bell. Bell just leaving it all in the ring currently. Oh, but look at this, Hurricane Ronick snapping out of nowhere. Like the Venus flytrap, grabbing onto a fly, Green Eggs' ankles grabbed onto the neck of Bell and flipped her over. Like that. And look at that. Now knee bar locked in by Green Eggs, but Bell, ooh, nice kick right to the gestural area of Green Eggs, pushing it back. And he has been on a tear lately. He has. Now look at this, going for a pin. Bell sending Green Eggs in the ropes, and then spine buster. So in the ring, Charlemagne. Hope you're doing good, by the way. Bell now going up to the top rope. Not her normal place to be, but an elbow drop is an elbow drop, driving it right into what is happening. That's Mayor Sheriff's singles music. Deuter interaction? Not really, as Green Egg jumps on the back of Bell. Why the lights go out and why did Mayor Sheriff's music start to play? I don't understand, but hey, you know, here we are. You know, okie dokie today, thanks, absolutely. Bell, making sure Green Eggs understands those kind of mind games are not gonna be taken very kindly going forward, as Bell is now just back to manhandling Green Eggs. Ooh, indeed. What's up, Sora? A block fest back and forth, and now Green Eggs send into the ropes and a back elbow knocking him down hard. Bell in control again. Ooh, indeed. And Bell wanting to draw. Oh, well, my God, she wanted to drop the chaos, but Green Egg's too fast, ready for it, flipping his hips, twisting away from it, but now getting hit with a clothesline, knocks it down onto the mat. Bell stomping in the side of the head and then kicking Bell in the side of the head. It's just a back and forth, and now a roll up by Green Eggs. Kick out at 1. There we go, suplex of galores. Green Eggs now on the back of Bell, scratching at her sides of her head, going for the ears, it looks like, with his claws. Not really the best place to be. Green Eggs tried to whip Bell out of the ring, but Bell whipped Green Eggs out of the ring and down, shoulder tagging him off of the apron down to the floor as she's back to the top rope. She's going for that slap. She's going for the slap, isn't she? Berserker slap! She gets all spazified. She flies down, slaps him right across the head. Now stomping in on his chest. Green Eggs, though, getting back up, fighting through, rolling Bell over and punching away. Getting a little bit of an upskirt there, Bell. God, she's got underwear on. Into the ring post, Bells goes down. Oh my stars and goddess, chat. Bell giving us the upskirt right now. Green Eggs top rope, shenanana. Okay, well, all right. You know how we said the no-fly zone? I'll say, Bell, please don't do it too. Said the no-fly zone isn't effective for Green Eggs in a match, and look at that, he proved it perfectly as he lifts Bell up now for a power. Nope, he's not going to powerbomb. He's going to use everyone's favorite tag team partner, the top rope. As he now wants to try and fly one more time on the apron. Gonna launch himself in, up on the top rope, drop kick, knocking him down. Oh, that's a hot V-Day pose. Sora, keep it in your pants. Green Egg, swanton bomb. Kick out at 2. Green Egg's preparing something, but what if I'm not wearing any? What do I do then? Well, drop kick in the corner from Green Egg. Pop him 2 ibuprofen, hang on. Well, if you're not wearing any pants, tuck it between your legs. Congratulations, you made me say it live on Twitch. Bell now slammed in the corner by Green Egg. Green Egg putting her up on the top rope. And look at that, just wrenching the arm, slamming her off the top rope, going for the pin now. Tucking that, Jesus Christ. Green Eggs wanted to get those signature kicks in, but Bell stopping it before it got progressive. Caught one and now sending him in the ropes, drop down. And a drone, no, banana hammer. Holy shit. Oh, kick out right at 2. Bell with an out of nowhere banana hammer, driving her knee right in. What was she doing? Bell had something planned, but Green Egg's going to capitalize. Suplex! Center of the ring, spine first, into the mat goes Bell. Oh, Green Egg's going top rope, no fly zone. Once again, Swanton Bomb! Changing direction midair, too. Kick out at 2 3/4. Green Egg's keeping this match alive. Oh, not Green. Bell keeping this match alive. Green Egg's dropping a knee right in the back of the head of Bell, and now he's off the ropes, going towards Bell, and missing wildly on that elbow drop strike. Green Egg's now sending Bell back in the ropes, drop down, going for a little leapfrog too. And oh, went for some sort of like lift up of Bell, driving the knee into his head and then headbutting him, sorry. Bell calling for the banana hammer. This time, full banana hammer in the face of Green Eggs. Kick out at 2. He keeps it alive. This time he keeps it alive. Unlike earlier when it was Bell who kept it alive. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Green Eggs. Hard hit from Bell. Now off the top rope. Single arm axe handle. Oh, Green Eggs right back up though. Not going to let that keep him down at all. Dropping her down. Oh my God. Green Egg's not putting Bell into a, well, was putting her in a C position, but then went for some sort of maneuvering of things and missed it wildly. Bell sidestepping a flying clothesline from Green Eggs. Now we got ourselves the test of strength. The slappies galore. Slaps from Bell and slaps from Green Eggs. Green Eggs now with a fist, and now back to slaps. Bell with a fist, now back to slaps. Oh my God. Test of strength is over. Bell has big booted Green Eggs onto the ground. Bell wants to call for another banana hammer, it looks like. Third banana hammer. We have a new Taco Bell champion, chat. Holy moly.
Here is your winner and new MCW Taco Bell champion, Bell.
Bell comes into this match on no momentum, losing the trios match last week to winning the Taco Bell title. Absolutely amazing. Epilogue Gaming TV, welcome on in, gamers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. How was RE6, Shirley, and Chuck? Hope you guys are great. Yeah, Epilogue Gaming TV was live. They were doing Stuck with Chuck, Resident Evil 6 chat. Make sure to check out Epilogue Gaming TV on the regular for great, awesome, cool things that pop up every once in a while. Wink. Regardless, Bell, Taco Bell champion. Let's go on over into our in-betweens. Welcome on in the Epilogue Gaming TV crew known as Shirley, Chuck, and Raiders. Hi guys, if you guys don't know me, Ginger Ninja BMF, variety streamer. We're doing our weekly wrestling show called MCW. It's like EGW, but actually still alive. Shots fired? Shots fired. Regardless, Shirley, Chuck, Raiders, Epilogue Gaming TV, all y'all in betweens. If you guys need to take any sort of break, bathroom, food, water, stream, please take care of yourselves first, foremost. All good thing between. Damn, dude, say listen. Shots were fired. What's up, Brights? Shots were fired. MCW's taking a lot of EGW wrestlers regardless. More wrestlers to be taken in the future. Zayla's already wrestled in MCW once, twice, 3 times even, I think. Just one of those things. I take no offense, even if I own a different out of the business promotion. Damn it, Caps Lock. Caps Lock is struck again. Regardless, if you guys are not following Epilogue Gaming TV, I highly recommend it. You can see awesome things like Stuck with Chuck. You can see things like Epilogue Essentials, whenever that comes back. You can see several different things that are completely community driven and community asked for. So make sure to give the Epilogue Gaming TV a follow if you're interested in those things. Should be back in March. Okay, so there you go. There's the word drop. Leaked. It's leaked. Leaked information. Essential should be back in March, chat. Be ready for it. Bro keeps digging into it. Listen. I'm innocent. I'm all EG. I'm all for EG. It's just, you know, look at our main event tonight. War Games. Eventually the picture will get there. It'll get there eventually. We'll see it eventually. See Dyna EG. Boom in the matches. Boom. Ginger streams unlike Ben. Ooh, shots fired. See, like, there's literally 5 out of the 8 people in the main event tonight are EGW. In the main event tonight of Lights Out. So that alone should tell you something of how much I do appreciate EGW and all the great things they do. That's why they came over to MCW, so they can continue doing the great things they do. Regardless, next match, Give the Gods title online.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Gift of the Gods Championship.
Regardless, I hope Stuck with Chuck was good, chat and Raiders. If you guys did not like it, please keep it to yourselves, because Resident Evil 6 is a very special game, and the fact that Shirley and Chuck are putting in the work to play it, you guys should be thankful. End of story. What now? Oh, you beat it tonight? Thank God. That game is so bad, Shirley. I'm so sorry you had to play it. Hopefully you guys do a better Stuck with Chuck game next time, because oh my God, Resident Evil 6 is so dog shit. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. I don't like Resident 6. Resident Evil 6 upset me. If y'all didn't know, Resident Evil 6 really upset me. Regardless of what really upsets me, AKG, the Angry Knife of MCW. It was pretty bad, but we had a good time. That's the main thing. As long as you have fun with it, how bad it is doesn't really matter. AKG, the Angry Knife of MCW. Been here since night 1, all the way back in August of 2022. AKG's been stabbing his way to the top wherever he possibly can. Chuck was stuck with me for Valentine's Day. Man, Chuck is so lucky. It's bullshit. Regardless of how bullshit it is. AKG ready to slice into Raven here tonight, hoping to take her oh my God, her Gift of the Gods Championship. Also, we gotta understand, Ginger streams unlike Ben is a true statement, but we also love Ben a lot, so we don't give him slack too much about that. At least I don't. I know other people do, but I don't. I love that I see a tow truck pulling into the parking lot. Raven is your Gift of Gods champion. She is a member of the G Spot. She is arguably the most successful member of the entire G Spot. Former MCW World Champion, former MCW World Tag Team Champion, 2-time Gift of Gods champion. Raven doing way more than anybody in the G Spot has ever done before, but now Raven wants to continue to do what she's got to do. There's been statements this past week made in the locker rooms of the G Spot, such things as Raven might be considering cashing in Gift of the Gods very soon. We'll get into that story a little bit later.
Introducing first, the challenger. He is the Angry Knife of MCW. He is AKG.
Long awkward pause.
And his opponent, representing the G-Spot, she is the MCW Gift of the Gods champion. She is Raven.
Remind me for future references to pipe in crowd noises because the crowd is so mid in this game. It's unbelievable. Is this a custom announcer? It is a custom announcer. What do you mean? What do you mean Lutz Azure? What do you mean Lutz Azure? What do you mean this totally handsome, totally cute and amazing announcer guy you think is Azure? This guy's nowhere near as hot as Azure, okay? Listen here, first of all, Azure hangs out with all the hottest dudes, wears all the freshest clothes, and eats at the best restaurants as AKG rolls up Raven, but Raven flips the script, going for the pin now for herself. Sounds just like him. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Azure's hotter than the announcer. I'll tell you that much. Standing moonsault Raven trying to go quick. Bring kayfabe. Yeah, it definitely is Azure. Raven now taunting AKG. This is not the first time these two have faced off against Scott's title. Back when AKG held the title, Raven won the title off him. So this is in a way a rematch that we never quite got a chance to have. AKG getting punched right in the face. Raven, known for her manipulation, known for her absolute love of everything pain-driven work, driving AKG face first in that ring apron. If you guys did not know, for those who did not know, the ring apron is the hardest part of the entire mat. So when you drop down face first onto that spot right there, you are getting hit by some of the nastiest parts of the ring. Unfiltered, uneducated destructiveness. Raven keeping the fight alive, just keeping on the beat down on AKG on the outside. Now yelling something at him as he just lays there lifeless. Raven going back out of the ring after not even a count of 5 yet. The referee is taking his sweet time counting. Suplex, down goes AKG. Hardest part of the match. Yeah, of course I beat you to it. That is one of our key lines. It says so in the script. Oh, AKG sending Raven into the barricade. Gotta mention the hardest part of the ring, how the mat on the outside only protects you a little bit from the concrete. Gotta mention how those ropes are not anything nice. They may seem super springy, but they are just a cable underneath some you know, rubber. It's just not a kind thing in general to be running into. As Raven jumps in the ring, locking back up with AKG. Dragging AKG in the corner, slamming him face first, and now, ooh, well, never mind. AKG reversing it, putting Raven in the corner. The kicks were going, but now look at this. AKG now in the corner. Raven running to the side, other side. Oh my God, they are just protect. My God, they're predicting each other left and right here. AKG and Raven, they know each other way too well. Raven now lifting AKG up, going to take him to a shoulder breaker, center of the ring, going for the pin. Kick out of 2. My goodness, a Falcon Arrow. Dropping Raven down neck first on the mat. AKG lining it up. Is this where he's going to go for Kinshasa? Oh my God, is that it? Kick out at 2. Those you didn't know, AKG trained by Shinsuke Nakamura, adapting the Kinshasa as his own finisher, driving that knee directly into someone's chin every time, deadly as all get out. Raven Fez press onto AKG, raining a fist right into his jaw left and right, going on the apron again, and there she goes, tuck and roll right on top of AKG. Raven now locking in, lifting him up, going for everyone's favorite tag team partner. Yep, everyone's favorite tag team partner, the top rope. But that's not all. Raven now going up to the top rope this time. Not only using the top rope, but now climbing up to the top rope. Telling AKG to get up. She's sizing him up. Flying in the air. That drop kick doubly placed right on the chest. Down goes AKG. She's getting him set up. You already know where it's coming for this. Here we go. Up and over, tournament side out. R360. Kick out of 2. R360 is just so devastating. You just discombobulate your opponent, spinning them around. They don't know where they are exactly by the time they land, and all of a sudden they get a knee right in the face. Drop kick again, springboard style this time. AKG right back up. Raven cross body, taking him right back down, not giving AKG a second to breathe. And an elbow drop right to the chest, preventing him from breathing even more. Raven now bringing AKG a little bit away from the ropes, going for the pin now. Smart play, veteran play by Raven. Kick out at 2. AKG trying to get to the corner, not really a safe play. Oh! Wouldn't normally be a safe place, but Raven got a boot right to the face and now a clothesline. AKG back up and running. Nice step up kick to the side of the head. Raven's down. AKG. What? Whoa! Removing the top turnbuckle is a crazy play by AKG as Raven drives a knee to the side of the head of AKG. Sending him back inside the ring. Raven, that exposed turnbuckle, we can see it drive. Oh, Mr. Referee also sees it. No shenanigans are going to be had with that exposed turnbuckle, at least not here. Not tonight, maybe in the hardcore match tonight. But looks like Raven wanted to go for another R360. AKG ready for it this time. Rolling Raven up now. Not even a 1 count. Punch to the head, and now we have ourselves an STO leg sweep. Down goes Raven. Body slam, center of the ring. AKG lifting Raven right back up. Now trying to take Raven over to the corner. Non-exposed turnbuckle, slamming face first. Raven ready for anything. We're getting out of it. Drop down, reverse DDT. AKG's driven hard into the mat. And now Raven, middle rope shenanigans. Driving a knee right into the throatular area. Ugh, yikes. Kick out of 2. Springboard crossbody. Raven taking AKG down and now sizing him up one more time. Again and again and again. Game, stay together. Raven now locking up with AKG, lifting AKG up onto her shoulders. Samoan roll. And now dropping the knee right to the gut this time. AKG had his foot up on the ankle, on the rope. But Raven sizing him up. Are we seeing another R360? This looks like another R360. That's gotta be it. Raven is still your Gift of the Gods champion. Holy moly.
Here is your winner, and still the MCW Gift of the Gods champion. She is Raven.
Absolutely stunning job by Raven. Still holding on to that title. As we said, she has plans for that apparently, which are both detrimentally destructive, and it did the weird thing again, didn't it? It did, didn't it? You son of a bitch. Regardless of it doing that weird thing again, we're going to go to our next match, but let's first talk about what we were talking about. Backstage in the MCW locker room, we got a glimpse into things, the wrong way, when it got a little loud. Things were a little loud in all the wrong ways, you know what I'm saying? Deafening silence. G-Man was sitting alone, towel over his head, elbows into his knees, no word. Someone off camera asked how he was feeling. He just exhaled. No words, nothing. Just sadness. Across the room, Mr. Merv is pacing. Boots on, boots off, and then boots back on, and boots right back off. He's muttering about the cage. Hell in a Cell isn't a match. Hi, Cyber! I timed it that time. Siren, I also love you with all my heart, you beautiful son of a gun. Yeah, beautiful son of a gun! Hope you had a great day today. Hope your Valentine's Day is going good. Regardless, Merv muttering, Hell in a Cell isn't a match. It's a trap. He punches a locker. Not very hard, though. Just frustrated. Not violent. Frustrated. The baby wants to find out why I am the one who stayed. Then fine. I'll make him realize the brutal way. Oh my gosh, stop. My face isn't adorable. It's manly. Then in contrast, you see Raven leaning up against the bench laughing. She's taping up her wrists and deliberately tapping on the Gift of God's title. No rush. She snorted! Snort. Oh, I did not like doing that myself. Please never make me do that again. Pandemoniums should be fun. I mean, maybe I cash in. Maybe I don't. Maybe AKG will take this away from me. That would make me very sad. Let's not think about that, though. Let's focus ruining the day of the War Games winners. Triple threats are kind of my thing, you know. Room goes quiet for a second. G-Man finally pulls a towel off his face, doesn't look at Raven, doesn't look at Merv, just stands up and walks out. Raven watched him go, still smiling. We're fine! We're fine! I swear we're fine. G-Spot is still showing cracks among them. Regardless, your next match, it's MCW Feels Good Man Championship on the line. Chaboy faces Dinah for the title.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW Feels Good Man Championship.
I never changed the hashtag above, chat. I forgot to do that. My bad. Hang on. You're gonna see a live edit. Boom. Done. If y'all don't know Chaboy, you don't realize that those smoke clouds are literally and strictly the biggest toke, puff, blowing of the smokes you'll ever see. That man is so high right now. Pain is only an illusion to him. Ever since MCW started, he's kind of just been here. MCW's been his home. He's just been a vibe. Doing what he's got to do to completely compete against everyone and anyone who wants to step up to him. Chaboy has never stepped away from any challenge, but he has had his fair share of lumps in that ring. Outside the ring too, as you all know, he is a very powerful sorcerer and once upon a time had his eyeball ripped out by a dragon, teeth first. Yeah, that's right, he got bit by a dragon. The man only lost an eye. Don't want to know what happened to the dragon, because goddamn, that must be a very vicious hellscape that dragon had to go through. Chaboy has only gotten the Gift of God's title around his waist one time, now wants to add to the accolades. He said he's been a tenured wrestler in MCW for a hot minute. Now is the time for him to step it up and show off. Can Chaboy dethrone Dynamungo here tonight? Or watch yourself. See, I'm looking at you. Those things are off on this channel, on this page. You know it. I'm watching you, you cutie patootie. You made me rip the tags off my blankie. Look at that. How dare. Regardless, I always forget. Chaboy ready to win? Question mark. Dynamungo. Your MCW Feels Good Man champion. The man who holds the pep and the keck around his waist. Trying to prove once again that he is most definitely him. And him will be still your Feels Good Man champion. That's what he said. Even through all of his cowardice and running away from Evie, He said he doesn't want to face her ever again, but you know what? Anybody else who wants a shot that thinks they are as feels good as me, step it up, say it loud. And Mr. Mungo, proving to the world, he is him. Chat, remember tonight, we have yourself what I consider a triple main event. Team Pink versus the Duders. Baconic versus Ema versus KC, and then War Games, Dogma versus the Aftermath. You have yourselves a stacked lineup in general. This match is it's just a teaser. It's a little tasting for your night of MCW wrestling.
Introducing first, the challenger. He is a very powerful sorcerer. It's Chaboy.
I'm gonna take the note to write down now.
And his opponent. He is your MCW Feels Good Man champion. He is Dynamungo.
Boom. I wrote my note that says, add crowd cheering and booing to championship matches intros. Madame Referee back in the ring after what Mr. Referee did earlier. It's like might do an alternating referee switch out and switch in, switch out tonight. Chaboy in the green, Dyna in the blue. The bell is rung, and here we go. Dyna sidestepping, Chaboy turning Dyna around, lifting up suplex. Oh my god, suplex and a Northern Lights suplex, pinning him in a bridge. Only a 1 count. Chaboy starting off quick. Oh my god, starting off quick, Jesus! Dyna with a very strong knee to the jaw of Chaboy, immediately suplexed these nuts. My god, starting off the match with a knee like that is just brutality. Dyna 2 springboard moonsaults back to back. Chaboy going for the pin is Dyna. 1 count. Punch to the jaw. Chaboy trying to bring it back in. Springboard seated senton. Down goes Dyna. This does not feel like it's going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a pure trading of the strongest blows you can hit onto your opponent. So far, we've seen a big knee. Now we've seen a seated senton. Now Dyna trying to roll up Chaboy. Rope break called. Unlike what we saw, I think that was a few weeks, last week actually, when Dyna pinned El Scapo pinned Dyna. So now the referee, now we got a problem with the referee doing that shit, huh? El Scapo pinning Dyna, even though Dyna had the ropes. Dyna springing, and well, okay, well, he missed wildly. A quick breeze past Chaboy, and elbow strike to Dyna. Now these kicks galore, slaps across the chest. Chaboy trying to get into the driver's seat. And section now going for the very auspicious neck breaker. The taller Dynamungo had to fall hard onto the shoulder blade of Chaboy. Chaboy springing, cross body connecting. Chaboy now looking to go top rope. Are we going to see a coup de grace off the top already? No, well, I don't know what Chaboy's got planned here, actually. What is he doing? Sizing Dyna up for something. A cross body, actually. Jeez, oh, these cross bodies are starting to get more and more vicious with every single one of them. Kick out at 1. Dyna with a perfectly placed super kick. He's going for that chin area. Now, normally we talk about you go for the lower back, go for the upper back, go for the arms. Oh, first 48. Holy crap. Dyna, oh, Dyna is up, well. That's Rena's theme song. Rena coming out to it. What does Rena have to do with this match? I don't know what it has to do with this match, but Chaboy capitalizing on the situation, twisted hate onto Dyna. Oh my god, he's Madam Referee 1, 2, Oh, actually kicked out before the 3. Wouldn't have gotten 3 count. Holy shit. What was Rena's theme song? Who is fucking around in the back tonight? Last I checked, Rena has no beef with Dinah. The fuck is the ref doing? Missed the whole pin. The ref missed the whole pin because she was replacing the top turnbuckle as Dinah launched himself back in the ring. Now I got a question. Is Dinah and Rena having some sort of beef? Or is Chaboy and Rena working together? Dinah's beef. Whoop, oh, Dinah turning Chab. Oh my god. Chaboy might have lost a tooth on that one. This is a second knee to the jaw. Dinah has focused in on the jaw completely and utterly. Dinah now top rope, setting an elbow right to the, oh, did he go for the jaw with an elbow drop? That's brutal. Inside out was Chaboy turn, a second huge knee. On top of that, the first 48 double knees to the jaw too. Dinah in control, but Chaboy bouncing back. He's got to find a way, dropping down. Leapfrogged over. And now, oh my god. Nicely done with the clothesline, knocking down Dinah. Springboard, leg drop. Oh my. Kick out at 1. Dinah not even close to being done. Chaboy wants to go for a body slam, but Dinah, his larger frame, preventing Chaboy. Midsection kick. Dinah now dropping down hard, wrenching the arm. Dark Siren, I don't know if you saw this earlier, but my mom made me a cookie cake for Valentine's Day. Pin attempt by Dinah after I showed that cookie cake. Sorry, I got distracted. Dark Siren wasn't here earlier, so I wanted her to see what my mom made me. Sorry, chat. Had to do it. Sorry, YouTube re-upload that'll be published either on Sunday or Monday, depending on how I feel. Dinah now pumping himself up. Another first 48. Oh my god, Dinah is just completely broken the jaw of Chaboy. And now slamming him face first into the corner. Huge body slam. You better believe he's gonna give her nothing but Mungo. Nothing but Mungo? Nothing but Mungo, dropping him face first into the mat. I think Chaboy is done. Stick a fork in Chaboy. Dinah Mungo is still your Feels Good Man champion.
Here is your winner, and still MCW Feels Good Man champion. He is Dinah Mungo.
Dinah proving that he truly is him. Picking up yet another very successful title defense here tonight. Background music. Thank you. Regardless, GG's go out to Dinah on a successful Feels Good Man Championship title defense. But you know what? Don't matter. Your MCW hardcore title match is up next. Fatal 4-way action. I got excited for that one. We can talk about our next thing. We can talk about something here. What do we got right here? Tonight, you will see Baconic, Ema, and Casey in a triple threat match. But before that, let's talk about the fact that our backstage interviewer found Baconic training off site. Baconic would say that she understands exactly what this opportunity is. She states that she has already pinned the world champion and the number one contender, that is nothing that she asked for. She didn't ask for those matches. She didn't ask for this match, but she understands that everything she's doing, she's earned it. Now at Lights Out, it is time for her to prove that she belongs in the main event more than ever. Opportunities like this don't come back around because you want them to. If you're given a moment like this, you don't admire it, you take it. Regardless, that'll be your your second main event of the night. But right now, absolute hardcore title on the line. Fatal 4-way action. Charlemagne versus Doomtunes versus Pluto versus Stark.
4-way match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW Hardcore Championship.
music.
Introducing the challengers. First, they are Pluto.
You have to understand, Pluto was your hardcore champion for the longest time. Defending that title in open challenge after open challenge. Defeated the likes of people like Cocaine Bear. Defeating Funky Zayla. Defeated many of wrestlers who decided to show their faces and tried to step up to Pluto's challenge. Then Pluto put a big foot in her mouth and quite frankly paid the consequences, I feel. The statement made of any newcomer who's never wrestled before, bring it on. If you want to make a debut, make it tonight. Stark debuted and took the title right underneath them, making what was already planned to be a triple threat match into a fatal four-way. Are we not going to introduce Charlemagne? Okay, if you guys don't know this, it's Charlemagne. For some reason, I guess the announcer went quiet on this one. Regardless, Charlemagne riding down the tank, former hardcore champion. This is a match full of champions, all former hardcore champions. And you have to understand, Charlemagne was the one. Is in AWE? No. Oh, is in Awe? He's just in Awe, not AWE. I was gonna say no. Nobody's in AWE
and
anymore.
Their opponents. First arriving via tank, he is Charlemagne.
Okay. Thank you, announcer guy, Charlemagne. Highly distracted, ready to go. Anything, someone is fucking around in the back, and I hate it. Charlemagne wanting to recapture his gold. He wants it, he deserves it, and he's proving it tonight in hardcore anything goes action. I really want to take a bite of this cookie cake. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been staring at it nonstop. I might have to put this in the kitchen. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a huge bite out of it. I don't know how to get it out. Like it's in there. Oh, there we go.
Introducing next, he is Doom Tunes.
It was good. Good cookie cake. Regardless, Doom Tunes. Now, a lot of people know I still have a fear of this man. I'm glad I don't ever wrestle him like ever. This guy is brutal. Took the Broken division and made it into the Doomed Tunes division. Combined the No Limits title and Broken title to make the Hardcore title, and ran rampant with the Hardcore title for a solid year. Only to then have a best of like 6 or 7 series against Charlemagne for that Hardcore title. Ambulance match, casket match, hardcore match, ladder match, you name it. These two went to war after war with one another. Now a fatal 4-way match could be dangerous. The cookie's a little dry, I'll say it. It's definitely chewy, but dry. But you know what? It was made by my mom, so I love it. No matter what. Made perfectly.
And finally, they are your MCW Hardcore Champion. They are Stark.
A lot of people know Stark from chat, collecting VIB badges as if they are Infinity Stones. But now, she is making her way down the ring, collecting the Hardcore title on top of all those VIT badges I see in chat from her. Quite frankly, impressive is an understatement. Making her debut and taking the Hardcore title is no easy venture, but now you gotta put up or shut up. fatal four-way action, title on the line. This could be the first defense and last defense Stark has. Now, a lot of you will see Stark compete tonight and reminded of the MCW legend Goro Majima. Stark was trained by Majima, learned the way of the blade, as Charlemagne was to break the arm of Stark. Now, it's hard to really keep track of this match because everybody's wearing some sort of variation of black. You have in black and white, you have Stark. You have in the dark gray and green, Pluto. The black and red, you have Doomtoons, and in black and orange, you have Charlemagne, who hits a Hurricane Rana on Doomtoons, as Stark puts Pluto on the ropes, and Pluto launching Stark out of the ring. Now, if I mix up people's names as I do things, understand it's my own fault for making sure that the seamstress did not give people multiple different costume colors as a big, huge head clank together, hitting Stark and Charlemagne as a then Poison Rana nailed on Charlemagne. Hockey stick now in the ring. Charlemagne cracking Stark with it, cracking Pluto with it, and here we go. The violence has begun. Stark knocking down Doomtoons, and now, oh my god, Brainbuster out of the gates. Is that Brainbuster or just a DDT? It's definitely a modified Brainbuster. It wasn't a full lift up, but definitely Brainbuster-esque. And now Stark beating up the arm of Doomtoons as a table gets pulled out from underneath the ring by Charlemagne. Hockey stick chucked at Doomtoons' head via Stark. And now drop kicked right to the side of the head. Stark in control as Pluto gets dropped down by Charlemagne. Doomtoons trying to roll up, trying to get a quick, easy one. Not quite. Charlemagne, Stark rolling up. I was saying Charlemagne's like brain was like, oh, Charlemagne's breaking up the pin. Nope. Doomtoons in the ring, in the corner. Pluto launching him there, knocking down Charlemagne, and now taking a fight straight again. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Turned inside out was Pluto with that one. Stark. What has Doomtoons got? Doomtoons is up to something. Stark has, I don't know what Stark, what does Stark pick up? Stark had something but dropped it. And I'm now wondering what it was. As Stark goes up to the top rope as Pluto goes into the ring. What on earth? Oh, well, that's not great. Pluto now driving a knee into the side of the head of Stark. And Charlemagne off the top rope. Oh my god, dangerous. Was that a single leg? I'm watching the replay. It was a double leg drop kick, but my god, very, very dangerous move. Shovel now in. Oh, cracking it over the head. Just a bunch of beatdowns happening across the ring. Doomtoons putting the beat down to Charlemagne as Pluto putting the beat down into Stark. Vicious blow after blow. Charlemagne feeling it. Pluto going for the pin on Stark. Only a 1 count. Madam Referee being fair and biased. Look at that. Pluto picking the ankle of Doomtoons. Going for the Dwarf Star. Dwarf Star. There are no rope breaks. This could be locked in for however long Pluto wants. Pluto already let it go, though. Interesting. Going for that early Dwarf Star is dangerous as Charlemagne goes up to the top rope. Wants to fly through the air. Eventually, seated senton. And steel steps introduced to the face of Pluto by Stark. And Stark breaking up that pin. Charlemagne in the corner by Stark. Stark getting an elbow right from Charlemagne, and then a big springboard. Was that a moon or frog splash? Springboard frog splash from the outside in from Pluto onto Doom Tunes. The violence, I feel, is currently, you know, oh God. Brutality DDT from Pluto. I feel like the brutality can go up about 12 levels right now, and we'd be pretty much on par with MCW's hardcore division of destruction. Hockey stick brought back into the ring. Oh, nope, going after Stark with it. Oh, man. Charlemagne not forgetting who threw that hockey stick at him not that long ago. Salida del Sol. And just like that, the hockey stick shattered over the wrist and shoulder of Stark as Doom Tunes start to suplexing Pluto in the ring. Charlemagne chucking Stark on the outside out all the way down ringside as Doom Tunes tries to go for the pin. Broken up at the nick of time, but also kick out at 2. Looks like Doom Tunes wants to go for the D20. Hockey stick, a second one has been introduced. And it was introduced right to Pluto, who took it with open arms, cracking the head of everyone possible with it. Looked like Charlemagne was going for something, but somehow Pluto got in the way. Nicely done with a Samoan drop, knocking down Charlemagne. Shovel in the hand of Pluto. Stark stopping a... Oh my God! Chair just chucked at Stark and Pluto. That's a basketball. Where did we get a basketball? Who had a basketball under the ring? Pluto now locking on a Dwarf Star on the outside of the ring. Stark feeling the pressure there. Can't get a win on the outside though, Pluto. You of all people know this. Now Kimura lock in the center of the ring. Charlemagne is just bleeding brutally currently. Get off of me! Charlemagne now. Oh, look at this. Triangle choke? Start breaking it up for Pluto got in trouble. Look at this. Doom Tunes is doing some fancy basketball shit on the outside. Twisted Sister, Brain Buster. Oh my God. Doom Tunes back in quick. Ripped down was Pluto, locking up Charlemagne and Doom Tunes. Oh gosh, double chicken wing suplex. Knock the kendo stick out of the hand of Stark. Doom Tunes now lifting Stark up. Uh-oh. And power bombing them once, twice, thrice. Nicely done with the Russian leg sweep. The referee literally has a foot on the basketball, ready to go, and quickly into action, not even moving the basketball by running and go for that pin. Madame Referee is a professional as Stark goes for another Dwarf Star onto Stark. Remember, Stark made Pluto tap out 2 weeks ago to the Dwarf Star, stealing Pluto's finishing move. Stark back up on their feet, and Pluto got a little bit of a weird drop kick and landed on the Stark. Pluto wanting some revenge on Stark taking the hardcore title off of them. Pluto dragging Stark towards the center of the ring. Charlemagne back in the ring, picking up the basketball. kicking Pluto in the gut and just chucking the basketball at Pluto's head. Okay, sure, that's a thing. What is Doomtunes doing? My goodness, a sunset flip power bomb. We've never seen him do that before. Pluto now being deep into there, going for the Silver Surfer stomp. Hockey stick shattered over Stark by Doomtunes. Doomtunes getting back in the ring, breaking up the pin at the count of 1. Springboard moonsault missed everyone. Pluto, wild aim and guesstimations. Speaking of wildness, there's more suplexes from Doomtunes. DT delivering them galore here. Charlie doing everything in his power to stop Doomtunes going for the pin. Selena Del Sol onto Stark by Charlemagne. Broken up at the count of 1 by Doomtunes. Kimura locking in onto Pluto, broken up immediately by Charlemagne. Oh, well. Oh my god. Couple being jaw jacked. Charlemagne out of the ring after Doomtunes did some nice fancy jaw work. Stark. Oh my god. Well, Doomtunes, why don't you watch a replay on this? What exactly happened? Hit the shoulder, but also whacked his leg multiple times onto Stark's head. Stark might have taken a little bit too much of a bump from that one. Pluto jaw jacking Doomtunes. Oh, speaking of jaw jacking, code breaker. Stark back in, breaking up the pin. Here it is. There it is. Hell's Gate. Charlemagne oh my god, trying to make Stark tap out. Pluto getting in there in bruntness as fast as they can. Oh, Dwarf Star. Oh gosh. Pluto locked in Dwarf Star to Stark. Doomtunes was not able to break it up in time. Pluto is your new hardcore champion.
Here is your winner and new MCW Hardcore Champion, Pluto.
Reversal of the fakes. Pluto making Stark tap out to the same move that Pluto tapped out to. My goodness. GG's to Pluto recapturing the hardcore title. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go to ads. Because if we don't run them, then Twitch gets mad at me, and I'd rather not have Twitch be mad at me again. But regardless, you're not gonna miss anything, I promise you. Regardless, sit tight, relax, and take a chance to like shut your life and go pee and everything. You're not gonna miss anything, I promise. Only thing they're gonna miss, chat, is us reading another MCW story. Because we were able to have a locker room watch before lights out. First, see KC, who's fighting off the heavy bag. Rope burns into his hand. Sweat is going everywhere. He doesn't stop moving. When asked how he's preparing, he gives us one line. I'm not letting this slip. Not letting another one of these opportunities ruin him. Then we see Ema training alongside Arena. No music, no commentary, just pushing each other to the limits. Just repetition, just breathing, just focus. Ema never looks up. No words are given. No interviews were being had from any of the wrestlers sharing the space in this empty space that Rev was training. Quiet nods between wrestlers back and forth who have never been aligned before. Some were spotting others they've never seen before. Some were watching in the corner instead of joining in. Several competitors are training together for the first time ever. Others deliberately training alone. And there's even some faces we haven't seen in weeks. Even some faces we haven't even seen before. Everyone is gearing up for the road to Mangopalooza as we make it through lights out here tonight. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, chat. And stretch my legs. You know, I talk about you guys can stretch your legs. I can stretch mine too. All right. All right. We're back. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match, MCW Multimedia Championship Online. Peepus takes on Jinja for the title. Is that match even ready to go yet? Nope, it was not. Thank God I checked before we proceeded. Now it's ready. Welcome back, Mads.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW Multimedia Championship.
Peepus won this match by winning a fatal four-way. It was made the statement that he and El Scapo wanted to be duo champions, but not tag team champions. As you all know, El Scapo, current reigning and defending Mango Time champion. Peepus wanting to add a singles title to that repertoire of Scapepus. Today, I also learned was Peepus' birthday, so happy birthday, Peepus. Right? Or was that yesterday? That wasn't yesterday, right? That was today? Not yesterday? It's today, right? That's today, right? Yeah, it is. Peepus, happy birthday to the Peepus. Absolutely amazing individual who I play Archipelagos with every week. Whenever I decide to take Archipelago days, that is. I did not type that correctly. Good for me. I also put a question mark instead of a slash. There we go. Follow that man. Follow that goblin. Chat, normally the Peepus is roughly about 3 inches tall, but thanks to the lovely power of this evil Doc Weech in the back, Peepus is now staggering 5 foot 4 inches tall. The Goblin Settlement Zone, the Peepus. Admiring his new body, his new shape, his new hollow bones, as they call it. Can the Peepus pull off the crazy, amazing things? Or will he be just falling short, no pun intended technically, of this opportunity? Wait for it. Jinja has been around since night one, you know, for obvious reasons. Has done many things, but has yet to ever earn an opportunity at the world title. Stated this very statement: no matter what championship I have, I will treat it as if it is the world title. Connect tape. Are you 100% homie? Never 100%. Never will I ever be 100%. That is the truest statement ever. Back when the Bearded Championship was an active championship, defended it in every submission match possible. When he won the Twitch title, defended as much as he can. Multimedia Championship is a fighting champion. Aura farming is also in the job description for anybody who did not know. The left shoulder is 100%, but just to be safe, you never know. You never, ever know. Henceforth, the KT tape.
Introducing first, the challenger from the Goblin Settlement. He is the Peepus. And his opponent.
Are we peeing our?
He is your MCW Multimedia Champion. He is Jinja.
Are we peeing our piss in here or what? Varlin, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Also, hi Varlin, how was stream? Hope it was good. My damn referee holding on the title tight, showing Peepus what he's after. Because of Peepus, I get it now. I understand now. I figured it out. I connected the dots eventually. I got there eventually. Bell is wrong, and Peepus is hard enough. Strong overhand fist. Jinja elbow back to the jaw. He's staying focused on the jaw. He might take a page out of Dinah's book after seeing what all he did to Chaboy with his jaw earlier. Neck breaker, dropping Peepus down hard. Peepus looks a little slow currently. Got a little bit of mud on the bottom of his feet. Sock it to him for getting you that multimedia recomp. Oh, Majora's Mask recomp. Truth. The Majora's Mask recomp. Oh, driving the knee to the back of the head of Peepus. Peepus goes down. You have to wonder, Peepus did go through a hellacious triple threat match this past week. Losing to Chaboy alongside AKG. So you have to wonder if that is paying any sort of dividend, even other than Jinja driving that knee into the side of the head of Peepus immediately. Give him the chair. There. Oh my God. How about a forearm? Jinja staying in control completely. Peepus rolled over, kick to the back. Peepus up immediately. Oh, one for a super kick. Peepus sidestepping, locking up. Peepus now dropped down. Jinja scooping up. Backbreaker. Oof. Up goes Peepus. Peepus shifting his weight out of that one. Drop down. Chop block. Taking Jinja off his knee. Driving him down hard. DDT. Going for the pin. Only a 1 count. Oh, reach around super kick. Down goes Jinja as Peepus jumps over the rope. And now a leg drop into the ring. Only a 1 count again. Peepus trying to go quick. Modified camel clutch. Getting out of his Jinja quickly though. Quickly midsection kick. Jinja. Oh my God, what the pedigree? Oh my God, Jinja's not playing around apparently, chat. Speaking of not playing around, oh my God, a cutter reversal from the stomp. Oh, Peepus. Jinja trying to end this as fast as possible. Peepus stopping that progression immediately. Shoulder tackle, diving into the ring. Peepus keeping things flyy. Okay, he jumped out of the ring, now back in the ring. Down goes Jinja with a clothesline. Another clothesline from Peepus. Peepus just came around. Super kick. Down goes Jinja. Only a 1 count once again. Looks like Peepus is now trying to size up Jinja. Knocking a chance. Peepus got midsection kicked. Now taken over the corner. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Oh, Jinja running to one corner. Now back to the other. Forearm flying in. Now choking out the little goblin in the corner. Peepus being smart, trying to get back to the ropes. He knows that's a safe place. Peepus off the ropes. Jinja, well, okay, missing a second forearm. Is he gonna miss a third one? Yep, miss a third one. Midsection kick. Jinja, okay, what? Change of plans. There's the stomp. Oh my God. Jesus.
Here is your winner, and still MCW Multimedia Champion. He is Jinja.
Well, that match was brutal. He was got several good licks in, but Jinja just, God damn. What the fuck? Can somebody put me down, please? That was brutal. I didn't like doing that to a guy on his birthday. That was mean. Regardless, Jinja's still your champion. Whoop. I forgot to go over here. Holy crap. I was letting that happen. I just forgot to do it. Regardless, GG's to Jinja on being successfully still your MCW Male Time Media Champion. But that doesn't matter, chat. What does matter is that we have yourself a triple threat match coming up next for the Mango Time Championship. Can we do a story here? Can we do a story here? Is it possible to do a story here? We should not do a story here. Let's just go into it, shall we? We could do a story here. Let's just do a story here. For those who didn't know, Dogma has left several videotape packages all around since the inception of Dogma. Disturbing videos that we can't show you live on this channel. Ever. Because, oh my god, they're disturbing and I hate the fact that I have to watch every single one of them. But what we picked out of there to present to you guys, pun intended here, because the tape was labeled present. Dark Siren. You feel it when a room changes. 8 people, 1 space. LaRue. Some of you talk too much. Jay Nasty. Some of you hide behind knowing what's coming. Jared. And what some of you think loyalty means. Dark Siren. You all prepared. So did we. War Games doesn't ask who you are. It asks what's left. And when there's nowhere left to go, where do you go? Dogma is already here. Chat, Dogma versus the Aftermath in your main event tonight in War Games. I'm terrified of them. Regardless, triple threat match for the Mango Time title.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW Mango Time Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, he is the Lucha Wizard. He is Azure.
Azure has been on what some call a losing streak. It's unfortunate. We don't like to say that, but he is technically on a losing streak. Not being able to pick up a win against El Scapo. Losing the Riley Cup finals. Losing to Yogi just last week. Tonight, wanting to prove the doubters wrong and turn that losing streak into a winning streak. Triple threat action. Azure, Yogi, El Scapo. The Azure comeback will be real, just like Kim Kardashian. Only some people got that reference. Those of you who did, congratulations.
And his opponents. First, from the far east of Canada, he is Yogi Icebar.
Every time I hear him, when we were doing the prep for this, every time I heard him say that, I'm like, I hate that we're doing this. The far east side of Canada, this man right here, Yogi Icebar, ready to go. Picked up a momentous victory last week over Azure, unable to beat El Scapo for the title himself. Now, triple threat action. Can we see Yogi step it up and step it out? The green bastard from parts unknown. You're doing some steps. He's got confidence tonight. When you win previous week and you go into a title match, you typically have that like nuance about yourself. You have that like that faith that, you know, everything good can happen here and now. Yogi ready to prove that it's time for him to break out or break off. Tell me how you want to look at it.
And finally, he is your MCW Mango Time Champion. He is El Scapo.
Wow, is MCW. What's up, casual? Speaking of casual, El Scapo making his way down to the ring, your MCW Mango Time Champion, sporting that, god damn, that white and red. It looks so damn good on him. I did not know you were alive. Cash, are you okay, buddy? Cash, how many fingers am I holding up? Joking. I'm joking with a joke, I promise. El Scapo rolling in the ring, ready to show why he is undefeated in singles action. The man has yet to be pinned. This guy is doing things that most did not know could be possible. Started off his debut in MCW, winning the Mango Time title, second match successfully defending that title, and then just went on a tear after that. Oh, Cash, you're not feeling good, right? You left last night not feeling the best, so you probably are feeling a little sicky, and purr. Triple threat action. Azure in the blue, Yogi in the gray, El Scapo in the red as Yogi hits a super kick on Azure to start the match off. Holy moly. Still a little sicky. Oh, man. Feeling a lot better, though. Okay. Well, at least you're feeling a lot better, Cash. I'm glad to hear that. El Scapo working with Yogi. Oh, my God. Hitting multitude of kicks on Azure. Poor Azure. Oh, my God. Feeling the brutality from his tag team partner and El Scapo. And here we go. The Polar Storm working together now. El Scapo getting turned inside out by Yogi's super kick. And Azure leveling Yogi. Springboard crossbody. Yogi goes down by Azure. And a drop kick from El Scapo knocking down Azure. Standing moonsault perfectly done by El Scapo. And slapping El Scapo onto the ropes is Yogi. Yogi sending El Scapo out of the ring. What do we have here? Yogi building up a head of steam. Oh, missing it wildly, landing hard on the outside of the ring. No disqualifications. El Scapo cracked with a steel chair by Azure. Yogi now cracked. El Scapo cracked again. Yogi just missed it while going for that Tope Sua drop kick. I don't know the exact Spanish for suicide drop kick. So Tope Sua drop kick is what I'm calling it right now. As El Scapo drops Yogi across the hardest part of the ring, the apron edge, as El Scapo gets a Hurricane Rana down by Azure. Azure now sending Yogi down ringside, dodging out of the way of El Scapo. El Scapo, though, getting the full strength and exchange, slamming El Scapo is slamming Azure onto the ring apron again. No love lost between this tag team and a twisting inside out neck breaker DDT type thing. Azure feeling the pain from his own tag team partner here. Oh, ooh. El Scapo got lucky that Yogi, well, man, so much for a tag team. The Polar Storm seems to be devolving immediately. I guess when you do pin your tag team partner in a non-title match, anything between, you typically have a little bit more disdain and hatred for your tag team partner after such situations. Yogi, oh my God, Azure not holding any punches against Yogi here tonight, sending Yogi hard into those steel steps. No love lost between the Polar Storm as El Scapo and Azure inside the ring fighting out. Yogi back into, jaw jacked by Azure. Oh my God! Super kick landed, but Azure didn't go down. Azure stays standing, just shrugged off what Yogi did to him as El Scapo used everyone's favorite tag team partner to the top rope just to meet and Hurricane Rana taking him down. El Scapo go, ooh, Yogi's bleeding. Holy moly, Yogi is bleeding out of his right temple. Springboard, Yogi got hit by a springboard crossbody by Azure. Remember the rules of a triple threat, chat. No disqualifications. You can pin anybody to win this match. You do not have to be the champion to lose your title. As Azure goes around for a triangle drop kick right to the head of El Scapo. Oh, shoulder breaker. Azure goes down by the hands of Yogi. Here we go. Springboard, the big leg drop from Yogi. Springboard leg drop is so devastating as Azure tilts around Hurricane Rana, knocking down that of Yogi. Where did my ad manager go? My ad manager just went black. There you go, fix my advantage. Jeez, dude. OBS is trying to shit its brains out on me. Azure now putting El Scapo in the corner. And now Azure wants to get something from under the ring, a kendo stick. Oh, wow. Stopping any progression of hurting Yogi. And Yogi with the bear bomb. I came back just in time. Yes, you did, Scap. Yes, you did. Come on, Azure. Do it for Bandit. As El Scapo hits the wing clipper on to Yogi. Oh my god, the wing clipper is so devastating. Yogi just kind of dilapidated in the ring as Azure goes for the pin. El Scapo breaking up the pin immediately. Azure a little gingerly getting back up, and now Poison Rana. Flashbang. What the? Who is fucking around with the lights in the back now? It's a show called Lights Out. Let's not blast the lights to 1,000. Got a new outfit. Everybody got. Every time we have a big premium event, everybody gets an amazing new outfit. Guaranteed. Or your money back. I don't know where your money went, but it'll get back to you eventually, maybe. Azure taking El Scapo into the corner. Kicking him in the face. Is he going for the triple diamond? Ah! I can hear that, but you guys can't. Triple diamond moonsaults. Hi, Azure. I forgot to turn that off. It scared the crap out of me. Flapjack, down goes Yogi. Madam Referee needs a new outfit sometimes too. She does get new outfits like every other match or so. She changes from a striped shirt to a black shirt. Madam Referee changes multiple times in a single show sometimes. Hope we get Azure. Yogi lifting Azure up onto his shoulders. What on earth is happening? Dropping him down hard. And Azure, huge clothesline, knocking Yogi off his feet. I want to take another bite of this cookie, chat. I really do. Oh my god. El Scapo, huge Hurricane Rana. Oh my god. Looked like El Scapo. Well, Azure wouldn't do the same thing as El Scapo, but kind of missed it slightly. I'm biting the cookie. Oh my god, what is El Scapo doing? Oh no! If you guys do not remember from 2 weeks ago, El Scapo damn near broke the neck of Yogi. And now El Scapo doing that suplex, driving him into the ground neck first. Drop kick in the corner. Yogi just trying to do what he can to get. Yogi just trying to connect with anything right here. So like the super kick so hard he turned El Scapo inside out. Yogi fighting Azure off of those steel steps. And here we are. Slam down, big body slam. Azure rolling out of the way of Yogi. Drop kick to the face. Now going for the pin. Those steel steps are helping out Azure get that pin leverage that he needs. El Scapo wanted to go for a kendo stick. Azure said no, whipping him into the corner. Take the side out. We're going to see another triple diamond. Triple diamond moonsaults. That's one. That's two. Ladies and gentlemen, count it. That's the third triple diamond moonsault. As Yogi suplexes Azure onto those steel steps. Oh my god. Now shattering a kendo stick over the body of El Scapo. Azure just trying to get back into this, trying to break up the pin just in time. The three amigos. Oh, and a super kick to the back of the head. Yogi just sitting in the corner watching Azure get pinned in front of him. No! Oh my god, only one down. Never mind. I'll say not like this, not like this, not like this. But it wasn't like this. Azure able to kick out at one. Up and down, Azure feeling the wrath there. Yogi lifting up. El Scapo to the corner. Oh, driving him face first. Jump up, down goes Yogi with a DDT from Azure. And a leg drop to the back of the head of El Scapo. Azure back into the driver's seat, just taunting. I don't know I don't know if he's taunting Yogi or El Scapo at this point. Oh well, just kind of got the blunt end of a baseball bat with that one. Suplex. Oh man, that's the same suplex that damn near broke Yogi's neck 2 weeks ago. Phoenix Splash, missed the Phoenix Splash. Yogi missed a super kick. Azure, well, got the Bulldog. Oh, what the hell? El Scapo pulling every brake off of the brakes. Up on the shoulder. Down goes a neck breaker. If there were a live WWE thing, this would be leading up to the finish. That was so many spots. It was several spots. DDT, Yogi driven hard. Azure now dropping down a DDT of his own right into El Scapo. Speaking of leading up to the end, Azure frog splash. Oh my God, this is it. We're the new Mango Time champion.
Here is your winner and new
Let's go!
MCW Mango
We get Chaos Mango Time Championship matches again!
Azure.
Yeah! Oh, I can't wait to have 8-man matches again. The undefeated has been defeated. The man who has never been pinned has been pinned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Azure is your new MCW Mango Time champion, which now means, oh man, we now get the 8-man ladder matches back. I'm so excited for 8-man ladder matches again. I'm so excited for them. I can't wait to not know what the fuck is happening in an 8-man ladder match again. Wait, we gotta run our ads. Oh, do we gotta run our ads? I don't even know we gotta run our ads yet. My ad manager's all broken. I don't think we gotta run our ads, actually. I think ads are fine. Yo, Paw Patrol, happy Valentine's Day. We couldn't have 8-man ladder matches. So, for those who don't know the history of Mango Time Championship, the Mango Time Championship is always won in an 8-man ladder match. If you're able to successfully defend your title in an 8-man ladder match, you then get to you don't have to defend it in an 8-man ladder match ever again. Until you lose the title, of course. And it then rolls back. Now that Azure has the Mango Time title, he now has to defend in an 8-man ladder match. As he's able to successfully defend, then we get the El Scapo situation all over again. And the Baconic situation all over again. And the PRC Dave situation all over again. It's a whole thing. Dying to be the father of the train wreck match, aren't you? I love the 8-man ladder matches. That gives me a little bit of life in my body that I don't have anymore. It's just chaos control. Shadow the Hedgehog all over the place. Regardless, now that I've done geeked out about it for enough time to go celebrate my victory with pancakes. Pancakes! Oh man, I want pancakes. Regardless if I want pancakes, our next match is your MCW World Tag Team title match. Paw Patrol, by the way, I do believe I said welcome on in, but I'm not. If I didn't understand, happy Valentine's Day to you too. Team Pink versus First Person Duders. There is a new rule implemented in this match. We're testing it out. I don't know if I like it, if I'm going to like it or not. We're going to find out how I like it. There are officially countouts in these Tornado Tag Team matches. I don't know how I'm going to like it. We're going to see. We're going to see how it works. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, we tried. Anyway, let's do this.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. They are the team of Trashley Pelican and the All-Seeing Meme. They are Team Pink.
Team Pink. The All-Seeing Meme has been on a tear when it comes to singles competition, and Trashley hasn't really been seen. Meme said, let's be a tag team again. Let's do it. Let's make the world pink all over again. Happy Valentine's Day. No perfect timing for this match, I guess, technically. Regardless, Team Pink ended up beating the first person Duders in non-title match, then earned an opportunity of beating the Monster Fuckers and the Heathens. Now, ended up losing last week in trios action against the first person Duders, but can they bounce back? New rules have been instated with the tag team division. It is still tornado tag team matches, but we will run the issue of the countouts are now a thing in this match. Add a little bit more urgency to get back in the ring for the tag team division. Bum ba da dum bum bum ba da 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 dum. Yeah. Mayor Sheriff. Sleepy Time Beer. St. Louis's own first person Duders.
And their opponents. They are your MCW World Tag Team Champions, the team of Mayor Sheriff and Sleepy Time Beer. They are the first person Duders.
Now, the Duders have had their share of fair fights in the past, taking on the teams like the United Bros, the Realm Crawler, Sparkle Issues, several different things. He doot? Oh, he doots. First person Duders have been around in MCW since the beginning. They've seen every tag team and they've watched tag teams, compete. They've seen them devolve. They've seen them explode. They've seen them leave the MCW. Now, having to worry about Team Pink, some team that they've already lost to in tag team action, have to find a way to bounce back from that. Can they do it? Will they do it? Shall they do it? We shall see. Madame Referee officiating this match. As usual, tornado style is still in effect. Let's see if those count out rules are gonna make a big difference here, as Trashley and Mayor lines up and Meme and Sleepy line up. Wrench in the arm is Sleepy on to Meme, and now springboard. Oh well, one for springboard elbow, missed it wildly. Mayor now acting control against Trashley. Multiple kicks and punches sent into her as Meme back in the ring with Sleepy. Twisting, turning inside out Mayor Sheriff. The Duders currently in control of this match. Neckbreaker on a Meme. Trashley. Oh, Winter Try said Mayor out of the ring, but Sleepy countered it, stopping Trashley dead in her tracks, knocking her down hard. Meme lifting Mayor up multiple times, dropping him down, but Sleepy right after Meme immediately. The kicks galore. Remember, everybody, Mayor Sheriff has a beautiful sponsorship with Levi Jeans. Buy your Levi's today. Not sponsored by me, but they sponsor that man in the ring. Tope Suicida sidestepped by Meme. Sleepy Time Beer crashing down hard. The count out has begun. Remember, if you do step out of the ring and your tag team partner then leaves the ring, the count is reset. The question is, does Madam Referee did acknowledge it. Perfect. We love to see that. Super kick by Sleepy. Oh. The urgency is there, but oh, look at Mayor bumping into Madam Referee. Urgency's there. We're already getting up to a count of 5. Both Sleepy and Meme have yet to even try and get back in the ring yet as Meme gets sent down ringside. Sleepy, remember, if you get counted out, that is... Oh, wow. Sleepy putting his ass inside the ring, and... What is Sleepy got planned here? Go for a drop kick on Trashley, actually. Madam Referee got up to a count of 9. We have not seen her get to a count of 9 in a hot minute. Trashley rolled out of the ring, but now Meme in the the pit. Mayor just keeping himself inside the ring as Sleepy seems to be the general on the outside. This is how you do the divide and conquer tag team wrestling. What are you decoling it for? Mayor now. You dooting over there? Cracked into the ring post. Trashley back in the ring. Up to the top rope. He's trying to kill him. Everybody's trying to kill everybody in these matches. Meme got 1 count on Mayor. If you're not putting your all into an MCW ring, then what are you doing? Trashley dropping down the knuckles right into the face of Sleepy. Mame. Oh, death hook. Death hook hit. Sleepy in trouble. Madam Referee starting to count. Sleepy kicking out at 2. Big punch knocking down Sleepy, Meme, and Mayor on the outside. Oh, big clobbered. Plus, Jared, you gotta be ready. You're in the main event tonight, buddy. Main event, Jared. Yeah, I said it. This is the first time he's in the main event, Chad. Holy shit. First time multiple people in this match tonight in the main event are in the main event, so be interesting all across the board. Sleepy now off the top, off the middle rope, springboard kick to the face of Trashley. Meme knocking down Mayor, and Meme dodging out of the way. Sleepy locking up a Meme. Meme is gonna dry. Oh no, power bomb. Oh god, huge power bomb. Maybe, but deep down, I'm always the main event. Okay, bud, keep telling yourself that, okay? I kid, I joke. It's a joke and I kid. Trashley powerbomb in the corner by Sleepy. Oh, super kick knocking down Meme. Meme is in trouble as Sleepy is sent up and out of the ring by Trashley. I will say the sense of urgency for a wrestler to stay inside the ring is definitely there, and I love it. Only a 1 count. Remember, chat, we do have a big announcement at the end of the show tonight. Big scoop slam, down goes Sleepy. Meme now scooping up Mayor, slamming him hard. I don't know what Sleepy had planned there, but Meme sidestepping him once again. And speaking of sidestepping, the final laugh. Oh my god, the final laugh. Oh, we almost have new tag team champions. Speaking of new tag team champions, Mayor's in trouble as Trashley dropping Mayor face first in the top turnbuckle. Mayor putting her up on the shoulders. Trashley goes down. Mayoral decree has been hit. Now he's going for mayoral law. Is this mayoral law? Mayoral law. The leg drop sponsored by Levi's Jeans. When you see the mayoral decree, the mayoral law comes into action. Sitting on her face. Leg first. Back of the hamstrings land hard as Meme gets set into the timekeeper corner. Sleepy just keeping the pressure on the outside. It's like we said earlier. Sleepy, general of the outside. Mayor, the cerebral assassin on the inside. Trashly feeling the wrath of these kicks from Mayor. Trashly quickly reversing a DDT, dropping down hard onto Mayor. Count of 8, Meme fighting off Sleepy. We could have a count out. That would be successful defend for the Duders. Meme back in the ring. Count of 9. Mayor is in trouble. Oh, that's a sleeper hold by Trashly, but Mayor fighting back. Pile driver by Sleepy onto Meme. Oh my God. Look out. Sleepy's tuning up the alarm clock. Sleepy time super kick. Oh, Trashly. Well, Sleepy. You'd hate to see new tag team champions because of the AI doing something incredibly dumb. Leg drop from Trashly on the outside onto Mayor. Takedown by Trashly onto Sleepy on the outside. Meme and Sleepy on the inside. Sleepy dropped down by Trashly. Mayor laid out into the middle of the ring. What on earth is Team Pink got planned here? A double axe handle from Meme right over the top of Trashly as Trashly sends herself out of the ring across the body onto Sleepy. This is the first time it feels like Mayor's been outside the ring at all match. That's how you know the plan of divide and conquer. Oh, there is blood dripping out of somebody right now. Somebody is leaking, dog. I don't know who's leaking. Duder's keeping the pressure on. Multiple kicks the face of Trashly, slammed down face first. Sleepy with an elbow drop from the top rope onto Meme. Oh man, it's where the Duders start. The divide and conquer has separated. They are now just beating the crap out of their opponents on the outside. This is where the Duders become very dangerous. Whose blood is that still? Is it Meme's blood? It might be Meme's blood. Somebody's been in the ring recently because I see blood in the corner. Is it Mayor's blood? Is it Mayor or Sleepy? Because they've both been inside the ring recently. Mayor sending Trashly inside the ring. Trashly back up on her feet. Mayor locking up though. Count of 6. Breaking up the count is Sleepy. Gone back to the fight. Oh, Trashly is leaking, dog. It might be Trashly's blood. Mayor sizing up Trashly. We're going to see a mayoral decree. Midsection kick. Oh, I don't know what's happening. We're getting a suplex on the outside by... Oh, God. Okay, we're getting the... We got the mayor roll. The mayoral roll. But nothing more than that, because, you know, we didn't see anything else happening. We might be getting... Yeah, successful defense. Okay. We're so focused on what was happening on the outside, the camera guy forgot what was happening inside the ring.
Here are your winners.
Oh, God.
And still... MCW
Sleepy's also
World
bleeding.
Tag Team Champions, the team of Mayor Sheriff and Sleepy Time Beer. They are the first person Duders.
LaRue. Duder successfully defending those titles. Absolutely impressive. The Duders. They're Duders. Duders, not duters, duders. They aren't dooting, they're duding. Regardless of them dooting or duding. Teehee. Let's get into our last story that we gotta do before our main event. Well, this is not our main event. This is our second match before the main event. The main event tonight is War Games, you all know. MCW management appeared on the gym's TVs earlier this week when everyone was working out. No backdrop, no press, just a statement. The stakes for War Games at Light Out were finalized. The winning team in War Games will not just earn one opportunity. Each member of the winning team will become #1 contenders at Pandemonium for the MCW World Championship, the MCW World Tag Team Championships, and the EGMCW Championship, respectively, of course. If Dogma is to win, LaRue gets to handpick his opponent at Pandemonium. These opportunities are guaranteed and are non-transferable. War Games is not just about survival tonight. It's about the control of the future of MCW. We did get word of everybody. We got word from our teams who will be getting which position. So we will be announcing who gets what as we get close to that match, which is after this match for the MCW World title. It's Baconic versus Ema versus KC for the MCW World title. Are we ready to go? Thanks for the follow. We all good? We're all ready to go. Let's get into it.
The following triple threat match is scheduled for one fall and is for the MCW World Championship.
I want to transfer, though. You're not allowed to transfer it.
It's a new day, yes it is. Introducing
no
the
transfers.
Challengers. First, she is more than iconic. She is Baconic.
Baconic has earned this opportunity. She has both pinned the MCW World Champion KC and the contender Ema in the last 2 weeks during this opportunity. Was originally supposed to be the Beat the Clock challenge against KC, but was successful in stopping him by pinning him before the 9-minute 12-second time limit went off. We're still trying to figure out if KC kind of slipped up and forgot to kick out or what happened, but regardless, you pin the world champion, you earn yourself a spot, baby. You better believe it. Baconic not letting that opportunity squander. Ended up beating Ema last week to make it a triple threat here tonight instead of a no-holds-barred match, which ironically means it is a no-holds-barred match still because it's triple threat, no rules, so you can beat the shit out of each other for all I care. I mean, I do care. I do not want the injuries of my wrestlers to happen here tonight. Please and thank you. Teehee, teehee, teehee. What? Who said that?
And her opponents. First, he is Ema.
Now, you look at Ema, and you're like, this guy looks like he has it all. 2025 Murphy Cup winner, was originally the only #1 contender for the world title, and he slides in on a chair out of nowhere. This man has only been wrestling since, I want to say, that was December, maybe November. He has not been competing in MCW long. This guy is still green. He's getting world title matches. This proves anyone and everyone can earn their opportunity at the world title. You just gotta be willing to earn it. That's right. I went there.
And finally, he is your MCW World Heavyweight Champion. He is KC.
KC was your 2024 Murphy Cup winner, winning that title and been weirdly successfully defending it during the weird MCW year that we had in 2024 to 2025. Ever since the resurgence of MCW has been just a complete and utter, pain in Ema's side. Beating him when Ema had his opportunity at Retribution, and now having to lose and eat a bowl of humble soup because Baconic pinned him, now having to face off in a triple threat match. This is a dangerous territory for KC. He's had to face off, and he won this title first time ever in a triple threat match. So this is technically feels like home to him. But these are not, this is not Nick and this is not Ray Cerrone. These are two way different style. Well, I mean, Ema basically wrestles just like Nick, and Ray Cerrone and Big Conic have a somewhat similar. I'll digress. Big Conic in the pink. In the teal, you have Ema, and in the baby blue, you have KC as Big Conic, well, went for a clothesline and just slightly missed it. Ema suplexing onto KC, and now Big Conic taking the fight right to Ema. Mr. Referee is officiating as a chop block onto Big Conic, knocking down hard. These three are not going to have any, love lost at all on this Valentine's night. They are going to try and beat each other up as Big Conic has a sledgehammer to start things off. Oh, well, he tried to hit Ema with it, and quickly Ema with a drop toe hold, knocking down Big Conic. Ema fighting off KC, knocking him down. Big Conic went for a springboard dropkick, missed it again. Big Conic has to stop doing that if she wants to try and get into this match properly. Ema now locking back up with Big Conic, sending her to the corner. KC now taking the fight directly to Ema. And here we go, driving his knees right into the chest. And now Big Conic with a kick. And now drop kick connecting this time. Thank you, Big Conic. Drop kick knocking down KC. Ema now wants to get a little bit more extreme. A steel chair now introduced into the mix. Oh, now thrown right at the head of Big Conic. Down she goes, Ema. Bringing out the little bit of extreme that he can. Big Conic twisting in and out. DDT right onto Ema. Now going for the pin early. Kick out at 1. Big Conic now sending Ema off the ropes and leapfrogged over. Now once ahead, a big flapjack. The making of the pancakes have begun as, Big Conic get rolled up by KC. And quickly, Ema breaking that up immediately. Clothesline knocking down Ema from behind. Big Conic, so surprise after surprise. These wrestlers don't know who is coming at which direction as a sledgehammer hits Big Conic right in the gut and now into Ema's legs. Start of this match started very quick. A famous serve from Big Conic. Down goes KC as, everyone gets out of the way. That sledgehammer quick. Ema taking the sledgehammer out of the hands. Oh my God, he chucks it at the head of Big Conic. I don't know what's happening here. Ema springboard. The slap off the springboard hits. The signature slapping springboard jump is always so impressive as Big Conic rolls up KC. And not even a 1 count out of that one. Punch to the side of the face. KC wants to go for the unprettier. Hits it perfectly, almost on top of that sledgehammer. And now speaking of the sledgehammer being used against Big Conic. KC knows that there is no love lost in this match, and he wants to win at any means possible. Quickly a pin, only a 2 count. Headbutt knocking down Big Conic. Kick right to the chest. Ema taking the fight directly to KC. Now a backbreaker, sending him down hard. Reminder of the big announcement. Thank you for the reminder. Assistant person from beyond the corner. Big Conic taken down by Ema, and now quickly KC lifting up Ema and going for a shoulder breaker, leaving him center of the ring. Looks like KC wants to set up a KC Spears onto Ema. This is not good for KC. Oh my God, Ema, I meant. Ema hit with the KC Spears, and Big Conic there quickly to break up the pin. Oh my God, the double stomp cave in the chest of KC. Big Conic has herself a choice of fights here. Baconic trying to do what Yogi did earlier. Let's see if she has better luck than he did. Baconic known for her more tenacious. Oh no, good God. Casey with a baseball bat, stopping any of that craziness. Holy shit. Absolutely not gonna happen if Casey has anything to say about it. Making bacon pancakes. And a swinging neck breaker to boot onto Baconic. Holy crap. Casey came in with a bat and just said, nope, pop. There was some bonking happening in that one. We're just trading blows with another. Ema now getting hit with the Unprettier by KC. Baconic try. Oh, Baconic! That's a fine. That's a fine. We're fighting Baconic. Baconic, enjoy the 10-cent fine. That'll now be placed on you for attacking Mr. Referee. As a leapfrog double cave in on the chest once again. Do it for Ico. Oh! Icon kick! The icon kick has hit. Now the brutalization of Casey with that steel chair. Mr. Referee going for the pin, and oh yeah, that is a very slow pin. I'm resting my eyes for a second. It's just that it is. Oh, Ema now hitting a fisherman buster. Oh, went for a super kick. Casey rolling out of the way. Well, this isn't good. They were both like, well, let's like, hey, you want to beat up Baconic? Yeah, let's beat up Baconic. That's what it felt like there for a second. Oh, Casey Spears. Monster Moment, how you doing? And a resub. I appreciate you, Moment. Hope you're having a fantastic day at work. Teehee. You know I loves you. Oh, baseball bat right to the body of Ema. Moment, I appreciate the 44 resub. And Baconic launching herself into the ring. Nice single hand chop off the face of KC. Neckbreaker, Ema taking Casey down. Oh, went for a chop on. Well, oh, Ema ran right into that springboard drop kick. Down he goes. Baconic now. Baseball bat in hand, dropping it right on the back of the neck of KC. Now going for the pin. Oh, Ema responded with a drop kick of his own, and now all three competitors right back up. KC and Ema locking it up. KC wants to go for a face buster. And there's a big clothesline in the back of the neck of KC as Baconic rolls Ema over. Casey broke it up just in time. Baconic reversing it, drop down. Up. Steel steps in the way of Ema. Ema decides he wants those steel steps. Baconic up to the top rope. That's a dangerous place for the steel steps. Went for a single arm, a chop block. Oh, and a low blow to Ema! Oh, no! Oh, no! Icon kick connects. Is that? Oh, no. Casey has to break this up quickly. Oh, wow, one for the Casey Spears. Missed it ever so slightly. Baconic dazed. Ema just getting beaten up, brutalized again, this time with a steel chair. The man got his balls just mangled for a second there. Kick out at one. Baconic staying alive. Ema trying to get back in this adrenaline, now pumping as Casey locks in a modified sharpshooter. Ema breaking up that submission. Scoop up slam. Down goes Ema. It looks like Casey wants to set up another Casey Spears. And he hits it perfectly onto Ema. Center of the ring. Broken up by Baconic. That could have been it. Baconic saving the match completely there. Casey up to a stand perch. Baconic wilding out. Chop right to the side of the head. Step up into Guri. Down goes Ema. Single leg. DDT. And went for a jumping clothesline. Missed it wildly. KC locking up with Baconic. Baconic elbow strikes galore into KC. And the swinging of the neck breaker. Down goes Baconic. And now Ema. Kick to the midsection of KC. And a swinging neck breaker for KC. Oh God, Baconic getting hit with a baseball bat thrown by Ema. Ema now going up to the top rope. Flying the air cross body. Down goes Baconic. Ema going for that hip strike, the thigh strike that hits so hard. Backstabber, the lung blower. It is into the back of KC as Baconic is pinned by Ema. Kick out of 2 though. Holy moly. Sledgehammer into the midsection of Baconic. Or, sorry, of Ema. Sorry, KC. Oh my God. My eyes, they glazed over for a second there. In the ring, Baconic making bacon pancakes onto Ema. KC breaking it up at 1. Baconic springboard cross body. Down goes KC. Ema on the ropes. Flapjack. Center of the ring. KC on the outside. Baconic. Bacon kick. Going for the pin. Center of the ring. KC breaks it up at the count of 2. Blocking any advances Baconic has. KC now taking Baconic into the corner. Slamming her face first to the top rope turnbuckle. Midsection kick onto Ema. Now sending him down hard. Baseball bat. Oop, knocked out of his hands. Single leg drop kick. Down goes Ema. As Baconic turns herself inside out onto KC DDT. KC getting pinned by Baconic, center of the ring. Kick out at 2. Ema, backbreaker onto KC. And now a sledgehammer to the spine of Ema. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have a new world champion.
Here is your winner and new MCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Holy shit, we have a new MCW World Champion. KC has been dethroned by Baconic. Holy shit. Hi, Rena. Rigged? What do you mean rigged? M2 stand for Marvel Cinematic Universe. It does not stand for Marvel Universe Cinematic Universe. Hi, Rena. Hope you're doing good. What? Baconic has pinned Ema, becoming your new MCW World Champion. Congratulating Baconic on being your new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, as I was given a paper, we did get word that if the Aftermath wins, it will be the Great Minds going for the tag team titles, Professor Jolty going for the EG-MCW Championship, and on top of that, Kyle Hagg's going for the world title. On the Dogma side, it will be Dark Siren after the world title, Jared and Jay Nasty after the World Tag Titles, and LaRue has said he'll announce his opponent if they win at a later date. Okay, so it stands for My Chemical Romance. Gotcha! He got me. But regardless, we gotta take a quick little ad break. We'll be right back after the 3-minute break. For your main event, War Games Dogma versus the Aftermath. Man, cuties wrestle. It's true, man. Cuties wrestle also could be it. But Mango Championship Wrestling. All right, I'll be right back, chat. We got one match left, which I should probably get properly set up before I go take my little pee break and walk around my leg break. There you go. All right, who's ready for a main event? Do not forget, we also have a huge announcement immediately after the main event tonight, which I have actually kept very quiet about. Only 2 people know about it because they're technically involved. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for War Games.
The following match is your main event and is a War Games. The winning team will be receiving an EG MCW, MCW World Tag Team, and MCW World Championship matches at MCW Pandemonium.
As you guys can also see the rules on the screen, 2 teams will be contained in 2 separate cages. 1 member each team starting off the match. At regular intervals, I want to say 2 minutes, another person enters the ring. And then after that, it'll be a person with the advantage, which is Dogma in this case. Once every competitor has entered the match, entered the ring, War Games can begin. If you leave the frickin' cage for any reason after the bell has rung, you will be forfeiting for your team.
Introducing first, representing the Dogma, she is the leader of Dogma. She is Dark Siren.
Dark Siren, able to beat Professor Jolty last week to earn advantage here tonight. To give you all a little bit of a quick history lesson, Dogma has been torturing Professor Jolty and Kyle Hags since November, now culminating here in War Games. The Aftermath was created. Members of EGW came over to help Kyle and Jolty fight off the nightmare known as Dogma. Dogma slowly just got more and more powerful as time kicks out. Torture? This is slander. No. You guys have been torturing them. Let's be honest here. Let's all be honest here. Okay, okay. Mental mind games, anguish, kidnapping, torture. Torture.
And representing the Aftermath, he is Kyle Haggs.
Kyle went so far as to forfeit his spot in the Riley Cup to the Great Minds during all this, as LaRue is putting it, torture. Leading to just a war of wars, leading multiple times over. Kyle versus Dark Siren. Coming out to KO theme is so good. It's perfect, honestly. Torture, I hardly know her. My God, no! Stop it. No, bad. Remember, Dogma has advantage, so once that cage closes with Kyle and Dark Siren in the ring, the next person into the ring will be a member of Dogma. Kyle will be at disadvantage completely. He has to stay on his game, he has to stay focused, he has to be ready. Dogma capitalizes on the mind games, and that was a weird cut, but whatever. As Kyle quickly kicked to the face of Dark Siren, going in completely after her immediately, dropping down single leg ankle DDT. These matches are not meant to be quick. There is essentially a timer on the clock till everyone's in the ring. It's just a brutality of a match. You can beat each other up, can use every weapon possible in the ring as long as you're bringing in the ring first, because obviously the cage prevents that. Dark Siren sending Kyle up and over the top rope into the other ring. That's right, 2 rings. Madness, insanity, Dogma. Anyway, Dark Siren being stepped on in the midsection by Kyle. Kyle now up on top of Siren, punching away galore. Here we go, off the ropes, back into an elbow, brought to you by Kyle. Down goes Siren, as Kyle wants to do some fancy footwork right in the face of Dark Siren. Dark Siren, though, not able to really let that settle. Quickly up and then wrenching the arm. Down goes Kyle. Kyle locked up with Siren. Siren now sending Kyle over the ropes. Off the ropes he goes. Up and down he goes. That 4'2" frame is not that... It's a lot more impressive when you know she's 5'2" tall. Man, she just lifted Kyle up and slammed him down hard a second time. This time with a power bomb. The most vicious marshmallow in the entire world, driving Kyle to madness. Oh my God. Wheelbarrow face plant. Perfectly done. And now the stomps into the spine, realigning multiple vertebrae as we speak. Dark Siren in control. This is not good for Kyle. We'll keep it a bug. It's not good for the Aftermath. If Dark Siren is in control when the advantage kicks in, this is not great. You guys notice I'm over here and the counter's over there? I'm glad to move myself over here. Who's to be the first member of Dogma to join them? Oh no. Oh no, Kyle. Kyle, just leave the ring now, buddy. Just jump out of the ring. Just get out of there. Kyle, it's not a safe place in there at all for you, buddy. LaRue gets a steel chair. LaRue gets a barbed wire baseball bat. Uh-oh. This is not good at all for Kyle. Oh. The one-man advantage is already kicking in as the steel chair is victimizing Kyle. Dark Siren, barbed wire bat in hand. Knocked out of her hand. Kyle back up, trying to do anything to build space. Oh, man. Building space is his ultimate play, but unfortunately, when you have somebody like LaRue in the ring, it's not going to be easy to build any sort of space. The man with an upper frame that thick, you wouldn't expect to have the speed of a freaking jet engine. This guy is just all over the place in a matter of seconds. Dark Siren, oh, see, this is what I mean. Even when he starts to build up a head of steam quickly, the other member of Dogma capitalizes like a vicious monster. Dark Siren now clutching on to Kyle's neck, suplex, and now the baseball bat ripping into Kyle's skin with that barbed wire. Dark Siren climbing up to the top rope, baseball bat and a splash. Oh man, Kyle is dead. Speaking of dead, that's a prison trap. Dark Siren putting in the prison trap. I mean, can't get a win yet. Gotta wait for every member of the match to enter the ring before you can get a pinfall or submission. Ooh, this is not great for Kyle. Thrown into into no man's land, right there in that midsection. That piece of metal that connects the two rings is not forgiving in the slightest. There is no padding on that metal. Kyle just felt full brutality of a suplex from LaRue on that metal. Who's coming in to help Kyle? They're gonna need to try and find a way to break him, scoop him off the mat at this point. Tendo Boy coming down, and LaRue is just... Tendo Boy's gotta make haste. He's gotta make haste. He's gotta be quicker than that, buddy. Like the old man with the dollar on the fishing pole. Oh, we gotta be quicker than that. Kyle finally getting a little bit of an advantage, taking down LaRue and Dark Siren. Tendo Boy getting over here quickly. Oh, man. Tendo Boy, quick clothesline onto LaRue. Down he goes. Dark Siren, oh, chuck the baseball that hit LaRue and Tendo Boy at the same time. Oh, this ain't good. Tendo Boy did not really capitalize on this chance he had to try and equal things up a little bit. Oh God. Oh, that's a guillotine. That's a guillotine. Tendo Boy viciously attacking LaRue with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Stomping down onto the midsection of LaRue. Oh, big boot on the face of LaRue. What the fuck? Dark Siren hit LaRue with a big boot, and LaRue responded by getting up immediately and nailing Kyle with a spear. That man is a glutton for pain. Oh, speaking of pain, LaRue getting super kicked by Kyle, suplexed. Oh, and right back up. Oh my God. Off the ropes, down he goes. LaRue scooping him up, Samoan drop. Tendo Boy and Dark Siren on the left ring. Tendo Boy trying to do anything he can to help Kyle, neutralizing the 2-on-1 advantage. It's only a matter of time before somebody else comes in, though. Kyle is just brutal. Kyle's just getting brutalized. Look at it. You can see the welts from here. Normally you can't see how good the welts are through that steel cage. But my God, you see just all this lashing, the ripping of the skin from that freaking barbed wire bat. Oh God, Dogma's back. What is Tendo Boy doing? Tendo Boy from the top of the War Game structure splashed down onto Dark Siren. Oh my God. Siren's dead. Jared entering the ring, giving Dogma that man advantage. Oh, look at this. This is brutal. Up and over, neckbreaker, blockbuster onto Siren. And look out. Jared right after Kyle wants to help LaRue out. Surprised he doesn't want to help Dark Siren out, but it is what it is moment, I guess, for Dogma. Oh, I see what happened. Jared got over there to let LaRue go help Dark Siren. Oh my God. Inside out the Siren's call. Dropping, oh my, what is Jared doing? Off the top rope. Whatever Tendo Boy can do, apparently Jared can do better. Oh man, Kyle might be leaking, dog. I don't know if he's leaking, but he's definitely just scratched up, beaten up, welted down. Tendo Boy about to feel the wrath of both Dark Siren and LaRue. Jared just victimizing Kyle some more. Oh. It's just a Dogma dogfight. It's Dogma dogpiling on the Aftermath right now. Kyle trying to fight back, flipping Jared down. Jared right back up, just taking the fight right back to him. Poor Kyle at this point. Jared, baseball bat in hand. Tendo Boy sending it open. Oh, Tendo. Oh, we're getting everybody over into the right ring, huh? Dark Siren, what was on the middle rope? Oh God, Fez press. LaRue knocking down Dark Siren as he takes out Tendo Boy. Yo, Sportmaster, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Oh my God, just everybody's too close together. Jared just kicks Dark Siren and now turn them inside out. Inside out turning. Love wrestling? Hell yeah. Well, welcome on in. Tendo Boy lifted up. Professor Jolty now coming down the ring. Wants to get someone from out from underneath the ring. That's a table. Professor Jolty really trying to make sure that the equalizing of Aftermath comes in hot and heavy here. Bringing in the table. Only bringing the table. This is dangerous. The Professor of Pep is making a beeline to ring 2. Dark Siren's getting out of there quickly. It felt like, no, she's trying to get herself in a little bit more of an advantageous spot. Oh, LaRue cracking the head of Tendo Boy with that barbed wire bat. Quickly now, there's so much happening on the right side. LaRue is down. Tendo Boy dropped face first in the top turnbuckle. Professor Jolty slapping Dark Siren down hard. Shoulder breaker. Looks like, oh, CKO out of nowhere. Dark Siren, frog splash on a Jolty. Jolty is not so much. Oh, Tendo Boy hitting the Canadian Destroyer. Oh, but LaRue has Kyle up. Uh-oh. 5? 5. Oh, this is not good. Jared's out cold. Kyle's out cold. LaRue now dropping that baseball bat all over the place. He is just hitting whoever and everyone possible right now. Tendo Boy slammed in the corner by Jared. Slammed down hard. Professor Jolty punch the face of LaRue. Slap, slap, slap. The Lord. LaRue put up against the corner. Oh, lemon pepper salt. Lemon pepper salt. LaRue can't see, and Kyle hits a kick to the face of LaRue. The lemon pepper salt comes out. But LaRue has been lightly seasoned in the face. Jay Nasty, the man advantage still here. What is he bringing in now? That's a chair. LaRue temporarily blind. Is that Janice? Uh-oh. We are gonna make sure to have just a brutality here tonight, huh? Steel chair in the hand of Jay Nasty. Up, down goes Jolty again. Kyle back up on his feet. Look at those welts one more time. Oh my God. Midsection punches Jay Nasty back in, lifting Professor Jolty up, slamming him down hard. Tendo Boy in the grasp of LaRue. Down he goes. I don't know if LaRue's still blinded or not, but jeez, Lou, that lemon pepper salt right to the face was the brutalities. Brutality. Table set up. Kyle boot in the face of Jared. Dark Siren grabbing onto Kyle's hips. Now LaRue and Jay Nasty in one side. Well, it looks like we're going we don't take us all the way back over the right side. LaRue powering Tendo Boy up and down. No man's land is Kyle. Oh. Jared going to no man's land with Kyle. Kyle going back over the left ring. 5 delivered to Tendo Boy. And now Tendo Boy getting brutalized again. A power bomb after power bomb. Eat the feet to Kyle. And now Janice has been picked up by Jared. Kyle in a bad spot. Oh my God, Dark Siren lifting Kyle up, slamming Kyle through the table. Oh, Kyle's leaking, dog. Final member of the Aftermath is coming down the ring next. 4 games gonna begin very shortly. I don't know how much longer 4 games will go on after Ben gets in the ring though. LaRue hits a spear onto Jolty. Janice hitting the back of Kyle. Oh, Ben is getting more toys. This is dangerous. Ben's going back on the ring again. What's Ben got this time? Another table. Ben, that's not a good idea, buddy. Big inside-out clothesline by Janassi, knocking down Tendo Boy. Table rolled in. Ben wants another weapon from underneath the ring. Steel chair. And here we go. Second Ben, saying that door is closed by Mr. Referee. War Games has officially begun. This is now a point where it's hard to call what's happening. LaRue climbing up the cage, springing down an elbow drop, missing wildly. Tendo Boy drop kicking Jared. Jay Nasty up on the top rope, flying clothesline onto Tendo Boy. Double legs to the midsection of Jared as Jay Nasty gets dropped by Jolty. Tendo Boy missed a leg drop. Dark Siren lifting up a table, slamming it into Jolty and Tendo Boy and Jay Nasty all at the same time. Jared put in the corner by Ben. Ben turning around, trying to put on the works onto Jared, chucking him shoulder first in that ring post. Jay Nasty in a predicament with Jolty. Jolty sending him to no man's land. Drop kick in the corner by Professor Ben onto Jared. Kyle punching back onto, my God, coast to coast splash by Ben. LaRue sending Kyle in the corner. Jay Nasty sent over the other ring by Tendo Boy. Great minds in the ring with the Dogma tag team. Fisherman Buster, Brain Buster onto LaRue. Dogma back in control, leveling Ben. Kyle locking back up with Siren, sending Siren into the corner. Jay Nasty being dragged up, not dragged up, sorry, Jolty dragging LaRue over. LaRue back up to a vertical base. Jolty sending LaRue into the table. Jolty planning on putting LaRue through the table. Okay, there we go. Kyle sizing up Dark Siren. As looks like Jay Nasty rolling up Ben. Dark Siren, look out, it's the Siren's call. Up on the shoulders is Jane. Oh my God, Jolty lifted up, inside out goes Jolty. Ben didn't go try and bring up. Dogma wins. Holy moly. I'm out of breath now. Dogma has successfully 1 War Games. Ladies and gentlemen, oh man, that means so much. Jay Nasty and Jared are your number 1 contenders for the world titles. Dark Siren is your number 1 contender for the world title. LaRue gets to pick his opponent at Pandemonium. Oh dear Lord, ladies and gentlemen, that was MCW Lights Out. Holy moly. Let's go over this page because we got a couple announcements to make. Number 1, Pandemonium, March 21st, the same day as the EG Awards. Make sure you guys get your nominations in. I think today is the final day to get nominations on the EG Awards. Do I have a link for the EG Award nominations? Probably not. I probably do, but I don't. It's somewhere around here. I want to, so 50.5, so 2 days. Oh yeah, no, they're closed. They're closed. The award nominations are closed. My bad. My bad. That's on me, chat. That's on me. That's my bad. But Pandemonium is on the same day as that. So we'll be having a Road to Pandemonium small mini tournament, and I can announce the matches now officially. We also got Mango Time qualifiers again. I'm so excited for Mango Time champ ladder matches again. Next week, MCW Live, February 21st. Ian Black versus Mazada versus Amy. Mango Time qualifier. Mango Time qualifier number 2. Anxiety Sloth versus Rager Brian versus Kiwi Sleepy versus Derek the Destroyer. A Fatal 4-Way Tag Team qualifier. Because again, guys, you don't know. I'll talk about it all later. There's going to be tag team qualifiers. There's going to be singles qualifiers. There's going to be Mango Time qualifiers. There's qualifiers on qualifiers for the next like 4 weeks. It's going to be Pandemonium. But our big announcement. Huge announcement. Change music, please. For those of you who don't know, a lot of our wrestlers come from a place called EGW, Epilogue Gaming Wrestling. I've been talking to Sin, EGW CEO, COO, CO, whatever you want to talk about it. In a time nearby soon, due to the generous donations of MCW, EGW shall be returning at an undecided date. I will be joined either by Kyle or by myself over on Epilogue Gaming TV for EGW's long-awaited return to Twitch. Now, what does it mean? Are EGW wrestlers just going to be leaving MCW? No. Does that mean MCW wrestlers are going to be going to EGW? Some, as long as they belong to EGW. Or EG, Epilogue Gaming. Is there going to be a tag team division properly taken care of over in EGW? Abso-fucking-lutely there will be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be running 2 wrestling programs. One of which will be on my channel, MCW. And the other will be over on Epilogue Gaming TV, EGW. Anybody who is a part of the Epilogue Gaming community and wants to be a part of that project, let me know. We're going to work on several things. It's going to be a lot of work for me to figure out connecting dots. It's going to be like one of those, like, we're going to pull the plugs and we're moving things around where things go properly. It's going to be great. But yeah. EGW will be returning under pseudo new management. Me. Because I do a great job over here. I already run the best wrestling program on Twitch. Let's run 2. Fuck it. Is Ginger going to get burnt out even faster? Maybe. Will you guys see less regular streams from him? Also maybe. We'll digress on that for now. Let's get into the let's get in the hot tub, shall we? Most handsome wrestling commentator CEO. Oh my god, Sora, stop. You mean